What's up, everybody? It's Chase with Energy to Conquer, and today is day 44 on my experimental journey to increasing my energy, my mental clarity, and my overall focus. And guys, if you feel like you don't have enough energy, or if you feel like you don't have as much energy as you should, or maybe you once used to, that's what this channel is for, is just bringing you information that a lot of times we don't even realize that we're doing or not doing, that is just sucking our energy and nobody else is telling us. Because the truth is, unless there's a lot of money to be made, the loudest voices in the room have got the most to gain. So unless there's a lot of money to be made from this stuff, then you're not being told. And so, we're being told about all this stuff you can go buy at the convenience store, and these pills or whatever it is you can get offline, and these superfoods and all these other things. But look, guys, this stuff is not that complicated, and there's a lot of little things that most of us are doing wrong, and that is what this channel is about. So if that's something that relates to you, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like the content, be sure to give it a like and comment below. That would help me reach more people with this content. So look, guys, today is going to be a quick one. Just really wanted to talk about overeating and how that affects your energy. And like, most people don't realize it, but like when you overeat, you're just making your body work overtime to try to digest. And then what's happening is your body is consuming way more energy than it needs to digest that food. And then the second problem that comes along with that is your food is not digesting as well, because you're putting such, I guess, pressure or such tax on your body to try to digest. It's almost like putting, the best way I've heard it put is, it's like putting I guess an oversized blanket or something into a washing machine that's not industrial size. It's like overfilling the washing machine, right? There's just not enough room for everything to work. And so when we overeat, it's just causing our body so much more stress and so much more work to try to digest this. And not only that, it just increases the time that it takes to digest, right? And a lot of people end up in a situation where they're not fully done digesting what they ate their last meal before they start eating their next meal. And so that's something we have to be conscious of. And next thing to get into that topic is, why are we overeating? And for most of us, what's happening is we're busy and we eat a light breakfast and then kind of skimp a little on lunch. We're not eating no little snacks or anything in between. If we do, they're not nutritious. And so our body is consuming calories. We end up in this calorie deficit. So by the end of the day, we're at this calorie deficit, and our body's trying to make up these calories. And so we're kind of famished, and plus our energy, right? And all this stuff, we're famished. And so when we sit down to eat our dinner, at night before we go to bed, or whatever time we eat dinner, right? This week's about not eating after 5 o'clock. Only thing I'm eating after 5 o'clock this week is salads. But that's what I'm doing this week, and that's what I recommend some of you trying as well, just to see what happens. But the problem is, we go through our day and we're kind of famished because this is not a priority, and it's not something we even really think about. It's not something that's even talked about in our society. And so we're famished, we're at this calorie deficit, and we end up eating more than we should, right? Because we're so hungry, we end up overeating. And another big problem with this is, we're not getting the vitamins and nutrients that we need throughout the day. So our body's trying to make up for it in this last meal, because we're at a deficit with that as well. And so we end up overeating, and then 2 hours later we go to sleep, but our body's trying to digest this huge meal that we overate, right? And so there's actually studies, and there's people that talk about this, is that there's people actually can lose weight by changing the time of day that they eat their calories. Just eating the same amount of calories, they end up losing weight, because they're getting the bulk of their calories in the morning and then during the middle of the day. So they're able to burn those off, and then by the end of the day, they're not as hungry, so they're not as famished, so they don't tend to overeat. So eating less calories at the end of the day, and then you're just going to sleep on a smaller meal, right? And they're actually burning calories that they eat throughout the day. And there's actually people that lose weight by doing that, and that's how important this is. But our culture, especially American culture, we get this so far wrong, most of us, and we end up skimping those, or breakfast and eating a light breakfast, and a lot of that comes from marketing, right? Eating a bowl of cereal, or eating just this, whatever, a bowl of oatmeal, eating yogurt for breakfast, right? You need more than that. That needs to be a big portion of your calories for the day, and then the lunchtime as well. But you're not going to get that with these little bitty snacks for breakfast, and then eating some healthy snacks in between to kind of get you going. And so that's what leads to the overeating. And then also coming back, like I said before, is not getting the vitamins and nutrients that we need throughout the day. So that's another reason our body, we can eat, and then why are we hungry all the time? Well, your body's trying to get vitamins and minerals that it's not getting. It's trying to get probably some of your macros, if that's off, that you're not getting, that your body needs through eating, right? That's how it gets these things. So even though you just ate, right, just a few hours ago, but now your body's telling you you're hungry again, that's what's happening. You're eating nutritionally void food, right? It's not got much nutrition, or at least not what you need in those meals that you're eating. So guys, that's all I've got for you today. This is a quick one. If you're overeating, you're just putting an extra tax on your body. You're putting extra stress on your body that your body doesn't need, and it makes it harder. You'd be better off to eat 2 smaller meals instead of 1 big one, so your body has time to process and digest, right? But better off, you're going to be better off, to start with just spreading those meals out and the calories out throughout the day, so that you're not famished at the end of the day, and that tendency to overeat in the evening and try to make up for what you missed during the day. So that's all I got for you guys today. I will see you guys tomorrow. If you like this, if you got anything from this, be sure to like below, right? Be sure to like, and if you haven't already subscribed, do that too. Have a good day.